Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another video, and today, we're doing a little recap of my Las Vegas Aces versus Washington Mystics. Yesterday, it wasn't a bit really. I really thought we had it in the bag. Actually, you can see Asia Wilson didn't play because of her wrist injury. Pretty sure I think she's gonna be just fine. I heard that really wasn't nothing major. Just give it some rest and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. So the score was 28 to 70. Like when I watched it, we was up big time, and then defense started to play a part where we just didn't want to. Nobody wanted to play defense out there. They just started to get on in the run on in the game, and we couldn't do nothing about it. So let's go throughout the stats. Lissa Smith, she had 6 points, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, um, 2 for 4 at the field. FT, 2 for 6 at the field goal. Stokes, Kia Stokes. You already know how I feel about her. I really think that we should not have this woman on the team. She's horrific on defense. She's just terrible. She's just a liability at this point. She has 0 points. She had 1 steal. She had 3 rebounds. 0 for 2 for the 3 point line. 0 for 2 field goal. It's nothing I can say about Kia Stokes. Like this, I just think it's time to part ways with her, and we can find somebody that can replace her either throughout in the draft or whatever. We can get somebody from free agency because this is not it. Um, I just don't. I don't know, man. I think this should be her last year playing with us on this team. Next up, we had Chelsea Gray, point guard. She played 29 minutes in this game. 13 points, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. She went 1 for 2 at the 3 point line, 6 for 10. When she go that, I mean, she has no choice. Because we out with Asia Wilson, and somebody has to take over. Um, the turnovers have been really, really killing us as well as not be able to play any defense. Um, also taking certain shots that we shouldn't be taking. It's just a lot of you know dumb plays, dumb passes, dumb turnovers. Like I just don't understand it. Next up, we got JEWELL LOYD. Y'all know JEWELL LOYD really been on a cold streak and stuff, but now she played 33 minutes. She was hooping. She had 20 points, 2 turnovers. Yeah, the turnovers we gotta clean that up for sure. She had 2 steals, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 6 for 6 free throw line, 2 for 7 3 point line, 6 for 13. No, she put the most shots up than anybody on the team. Well, second most. Jackie Young actually put up the most shot. Well, she went 5 for 15. So, but JEWELL LOYD, this is exactly what I be talking about. So she can score 20. Why can't she do this when Asia Wilson is playing in the game? She does not do this at all. She does not try to. She doesn't try. Well, she does. She kind of tries, but then you kind of see like where she's at. She's non-existent. She just go ghosted on us when we need her and on certain plays, and it just like I don't know, man. At this point, I just feel like again, I just feel like the Aces wasn't really a bad Aces. Coming to my team, you know, I just thought it was a bad spot for her. I think the someone like the Chicago Sky could have you needed a guard and stuff like that. There was other teams out there as well. So like I said, shout out to her. She tried. She tried to hoop. Other than that, you know, what can I say? The turnovers, the lack of laziness defense, and the shooting is horrendous for us right now. but I will say, you know, she did do her thing, and I can't knock it. She tried, but it wasn't enough for us to get the W. Next up, we got Jackie Young. 30 minutes. She played 30 minutes. She took 10 points. That's terrible for her. 3 assists, 7 rebounds. She was 0 for 2 at the 3 point line, 5 for 15. Um, so she pretty much, shut up everything she could get. I mean, she was the first, like I said, um, it just wasn't her night, and it is what it is. But at the same time, we gotta go. We really have to switch the game plan and change some things around. If Asia Wilson is not able to play the next game we play, I think we have like the All Star game coming up soon. So we got the little break for the ladies and stuff like that. Now, our bench. Let's talk about our bench, man. The bench, the bench. Besides Diana Evans, um, the bench was terrible. KB, I don't know why the fuck she's on our team. I don't know. Is she messing with anybody in the front office? Can anybody tell me that? I want to know. 2 points. She had 1 rebound. 0 for 7. She shot like 0 for 7. That's more than almost the starters. 0 for 7. 1 for 9. We out here relying on KB? Really? Really? Whose idea was that? Who told her that she was that girl? Um, nah. That's what I'm talking about. KB, all these people that's racing the roster spots. I feel like I know I keep bringing this up. Deja Kelly should have been on our team, man. I'm sorry, Deja Kelly. She did everything she could. What they told her to, and she got waived. And I just feel like KB most definitely should have been on this roster, and I just think it would have changed a little bit. The team would have changed a little bit with her in it. But next up, we got Megan. She just came back actually. I heard that she was she was pregnant and stuff like that. But she just coming back. She had 4 points. She had 1 block. She had 4 rebounds. She was 0 for 4 after 3 point. Not good, but at the same time, I'm gonna cut her some slack because she's been sitting out quite some time. Um, I think with her having a baby as well, she had also dealt with some injuries, So I can't really fight her from that. I mean, but the next game, I'm definitely on her ass. She better show up. Diana Evans, she been playing pretty decent recently for us. Last game she played well. This game she played well. It's something there. I just feel like at first I thought Diana Evans. I can't even speak. I'm so sorry. Jesus, there's so much going on right now. But Diana Evans has really, when I first saw her that she was on our team, I said, "Oh Lord," because I remember her playing for the Chicago Sky, and it didn't really work as in her favor as she wanted to, but I feel like as she came over with Becky Hammon, I think Becky Hammon seen something in her, and she was like, "Okay, I can see, she got some potential. It's there, but she can work a little bit more, you know, stay more consistent. I think she's gonna be just fine for us. But she did pretty decent this game. You know, it is what it is. She had 11 points. Of course, she had 2 turnovers, but at the end of the day, everybody had turnovers, and almost everybody had turnovers on this team. We have to clean that up. That's a big. Um, that's a big no for us, especially when we're going against teams. I'm not saying Washington is ass. They're not ass at all. Washington. they got the future for sure. I feel like Washington gonna be a scary team. They are now, but I'm just saying like as the future go on, they're gonna be a scary team. My goodness. Um, she she um she went to the 3 point line. 3 out of 4 she made. She was 0 for 1 at 3 point. She was 4 for 7. It was decent, but at the same time we didn't get it done as a team. Everybody has a role to play, and the rest of the ladies didn't came to play, and that's that. As you can see, the what is that team for field goals? We were 27 and 71. Not great. Everybody as a team for the 3 point percentage, the whole team 3 for 25. That's not good. We have to really make the shots that we need to finish these games. That's not really a good percentage. And I know these ladies can play well. They can hoop for sure. At the field goal, we went to the free throw line. I keep saying field goal. We went to the free throw line 11 out of 14. So we started. So it was like 78%. That's more. We went to the free throw line more than anything. Couldn't hit a shot. That was 12% as a team. Like 12%. That is terrible. Terrible for this team. And then 38% all together for field goals. Like, um, yeah. Next game we had to tighten it up. It was so much turnovers, and we didn't make our shots. We didn't make the shots that we needed to make to finish out this game, and this is why they went on that big run, and turnover played a part as well as us playing on lazy on defense. Um, that needs to be addressed. Hopefully, um, Becky Hammon is doing whatever she can because I feel like Becky Hammon should be on the hot seat. Um, this is this season hasn't really been the greatest, and you still have when Adrian Wilson is out there, she's still getting hers. Um, it's not really much a big change ever since JEWELL LOYD has been on the team. So it's like she's putting up almost identical stats as last year. So um, it is what it is. No, for the Washington Mystics, Shakira Austin. I really wish we had her. Swap Shakira Austin for Stokes. Y'all can have Stokes, Washington fans. But nah, I know y'all gonna keep y'all girl. She been hooping. She played 27 minutes. She went 7 for 16. Of course, all that from Stokes. She was playing. Stokes was guarding her. She went to the free throw line. She made 2 out of 2. She was 8 rebounds, 2 assists, one block. One block, one steal, 2 turnovers. That's okay. She had 16 points. You cannot allow this. Me being watching this as a fan, Aces fan, and watching my ladies play. You cannot allow this to happen. Um, this is so unacceptable. We have allowed so many guards to beat up on us every game. It's ridiculous. Um, Kiki Ifin, she went 24. She was 4 for 4 at the field goal, 4 for 6 at the free throw line. She had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 turnovers. That's all right. The rookies they gonna make mistakes, but she's gonna get better. She had 20 points. Um, Brittany Skies, she's the ringleader of this team. Like I always say, um, she brings a lot out of these ladies, and I just feel like she did her part in this game. She was 7-15, 1 for 3. What wasn't her best night at the 3 point line, but you know she'll be back. 3 for 4 free throw line, four assists, 5 turnovers. She'll clean that up. That's for sure. And she had 18 points. Um, yeah. So these ladies played a big part of them getting on that run. We had two. They had some turnovers as well, but we had some turnovers. They had 16 turnovers as a team. We had 11, but the lack of us not hitting our shots gave them a boost of momentum, so they came right back in the game and beat our ass. Sutton, she had 25, 2 for 6, 1 for 3. She'll be back. This one of her best game. Um, but at the end of the day, they'll be back. I'm not tripping. Sonya Centron, she was 2 for 10, 0 for 4. She was 5 for 5 at the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 9 points. She'll be back. They ain't gonna struggle for long. This team is they doing a really good job with this Washington team. At first I really thought like, man, Washington. I don't know if they're gonna be good or not. But now, with Kiki, Shakira, Brittany Scott, and Sonya, and then you got people on the bench like Aaliyah Edwards, uh, Stephanie Dawson. She didn't really play that much. What's up with Stephanie Dawson? Can anybody tell me? It might be some trade talks for her. I really wish she really don't get that much minutes as she used to be. She got 13. Well, she's a veteran. She's old, but at the same time, I love seeing Stephanie Dawson out there a little bit. Nothing special. They the bench. Aaliyah Edwards had 6, and then Jay had 4. Nothing too special over there for the bench on their team, but it is what it is. But best believe when this girl come back, Georgia Moore, I know she had an AC tear. Man, this team's gonna be scary. I don't know, man. If she plays how she played in college, I know you can't just compare it to like college and pros, but if she plays exactly how she played in college and stuff like that, Washington's gonna be a problem. Futures to come. Trust and believe. Mark my words. But that's all. That will do, y'all. The Washington Wizards, they beat us. Las Vegas Aces 68-70. I can't believe we fucking lost this. Well, actually, I can. Because the lack of fucking defense, a lot of turnovers, and the shots that we wasn't getting put in the basket. Next up, let's see. Schedule. I'm trying to see who we play next. Y'all can see Atlanta and Indiana's playing. That's actually a good game, by the way. That's actually a good game. And then we play Saturday against Golden State at 4 o'clock. So that's our next. Golden State it's going to be a tough team. Definitely going to be a tough team. You see right here, Asia Wilson game time decision. So they don't know if we but the estimate return says July 12th. I'm not sure. So she's basically questionable or whatever. But Golden State has been. I talk shit about this team. I said, man, they putting this team together pretty fast, but they got a team over there. They got a team. I'm not gonna knock y'all. They got some amazing fans over there. Um, they really is hooping out here. They hooping. Then we gotta play them again on the third. My goodness. But yeah, it's gonna be a battle and a fight to the end. Versus going against this team. They put up a lot of threes. They most definitely get the rebounds. Play good defense all around, and it's gonna be crazy. But hopefully, I really hope. I do want to see Asia Wilson out there, but I don't want to. I don't want them to rush her. With the break and shit coming up with the All Star. Don't rush her back in. Not trying to make it worse, but that'll do, y'all. Comment down below who's you guys' favorite WNBA team. Of course, y'all know I'm an Aces fan and an Asia Wilson fan, so I like all the ladies on the team. But mostly I watched Asia Wilson throughout her whole basketball career. So um, yeah. With that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all comment, like, and actually let me know. Do you guys like this setting better? Like when I'm on it, like this setting, cause I sometimes like do my recaps on the phone, but I'm doing this on my, computer and stuff like that. But it's a different scenery. So let me go. Who you guys' favorite WNBA team in the comment section? I want to know. Make sure y'all guys give me 3 likes. I'm not really asking for much. 3 likes. They'll get me, singing on the page, a recommendation page or whatever, and tell your family and friends about me. And I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your girl T, and I'm signing out. Peace.